Hey guys, I'm here with round 3. I forgot to start the video uh, after my first turn, but I'm on the play, and I played a Dark Shaper, and we're just waiting to see what happens on his turn. Venom Fang. And I actually had some previous information. I knew that he was on the Utera Aloyan, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like Light Shield Patrol, Scythian Infiltrator deck. So in that matchup, it's extremely important to prioritize Dark Shaper Savant to get there. And Nexus Pilot is kind of a hard card to deal with, but it's not going to kill me right away. And I have some options of like Tarsus plus, say, like a Grove Matriarch or some other creatures. But yeah, Dark Shaper Savant's really good, but right now in this situation, I probably won't play a third Tarsus or a third Dark Shaper Savant because I want to try and mitigate some of his damage from the Nexus Pilot. Because if he does play a Scythian Infiltrator and gets Breakthrough on it with Matrix Wings, it can start to get out of hand. And Bright Sower is one of the better cards. Spring Dryad is also insane. Actually, I might just go for Spring Dryad and try and let that sort of take over. Like, yeah, he is a Nexus Pilot that's going to be breathing down my neck, but if I can just play a bunch of good guys, like it looks like I'm in to see a Tarsus, and odds of me seeing a guy that puts something extra into play is probably pretty good. So, Spring Dryad should get pretty big. I'm not sure if I should just have jammed all of the, played all of the Spring Dryads, but we'll see how it goes for me. So this isn't particularly great. It's just whiffed on Tarsus. I have one more hand to draw any number of Tarsus. And he drew the Gemhide Basher, which is extremely good against the Spring Dryad. And I played it in the wrong order, so I'm kind of glad I'm getting punished for that. I didn't even notice at first. So I get to play Deathseeker because it's going to take 2 tricks, and then the Bright Sower will finish off the Infiltrator. And then I'll be able to put like an Ether House in front of it next level. Or even this Bright Sower token that's going to get pumped from the Tarsus. So I did see 1 Tarsus. So I have 1 Tarsus, I have 2... oh man, a pump spell is really annoying for me. So that's going to lead me to want to play Ether Hounds now. Oh, I shouldn't know. I mean, I know he's playing Growth Huntress and it rages, so that's pretty bad that I did that, but... Get big on this Infiltrator. So I have to kill both of these guys, it's not even an option. It's the question of what I want to level. I'm feeling this Tarsus is not long for this world. But I feel like Bright Sower is better than Ether Hounds. So I'm going to play Tarsus here, because it's going to absorb most of the damage, and then I can put a Sower on the Huntress. And barring an Enrage, his 3rd Huntress will kill my Bright Sower. Or I mean, it will trade, it won't keep this guy alive. So that works in my opinion. Great draw here of Tarsus and a Bright Sower. I'm not going to mind it all overriding like a Bright Sower, but odds are he's going to kill one if not both of them. So we'll see how this hand works out. Should be hopefully very good. So he has another Infiltrator leveled, so I kind of have to worry about my life total. So with a Matrix Warden or Grove Huntress, we can pump that and make it become kind of out of control. But a Matrix Warden will make it a 7/7 or a 7/5 with armor, and a Grove Huntress pump will make it trade even with the Bright Sower, but the Bright Sower will live, the token will live the Scythian Infiltrator. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with both of these guys. And I like the idea of playing the token in front of the Infiltrator, because he could theoretically save Light Shield Patrol by killing the sapling. Like with a pump from a Grove Huntress level 2, so I don't want to give him that option. So if he plays a Grove Huntress level 2, he'd also need a Matrix Warden pump. Whereas, sure, any Matrix Warden pump, or any pump at all on this Infiltrator is going to kill the Sapling, but that means he's not killing the Breakdown Sower, which is fine with me. Okay, so he played an Enrage, which allows it to trade, which I'm more than fine with. The trade is not something I'm particularly worried about. And here I get to play another Sower and then a Savant, which this is working out extremely well for me here. I drew extremely well. I saw 4 level 2s in the first 2 turns, so that's everything you can ask for. And now I have both of my Savants that are going to be active next turn with a Fellwalker to play. So I'll be able to kill pretty much anything he plays, which seems very good for me. So yeah, I'm going to kill both of his creatures here. Placement-wise, I don't know how much it is going to matter. I know he's Nexus Pilot, so I'm inclined to put the Fellwalker in the middle. Just as a hedge on it, it's a guy that's going to block Nexus Pilot choice. That's what I'm going to go with, and I like that line of thought here. I don't see these lanes particularly opening up, but he's also very far on the back foot, and I draw a Spring Dryad, and probably I could consider playing Corpse Crawler because it'll kill the Fellwalker, or depending on what he does, I can play the Death Seeker, both of them which will trigger Savants, which if he doesn't kill this Savant, okay, so he had the Matrix Warden pump. So now the Savant trigger doesn't matter, so I can probably go ahead and play 2 Spring Dryads. Seems extremely good for me. He's just very far behind going into level 3. And my level 3 hand has a level 3 Tarsus and a level 3 Dark Shaper, which is very good. That's a little awkward because I kind of want to trigger the Dark Shaper, but I also want to have the Savant. But as much as I want to have Tarsus, he's in big trouble since I can kill both of his creatures by playing this Vengeful Spirit, and triggering the Savant, and killing the Infiltrator and leaving the Huntress. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to avoid playing Tarsus here because his life is so low. That's really the justification behind this. And now he has to deal with 4 lanes, which will be rather difficult for him. I'm not 100% sure that's right, because my thought process is like pump spells like a level 3 Matrix Warden kills the Dryad and will also be able to kill the Dark Shaper Savant, but now he can't kill the Dark Shaper Savant, barring a level 2 Gemhide Basher and some sort of pump, being a level 3 Matrix Warden as the way. So fortunately for him, he had some decent draws, but however, I just get to ignore one of his guys and just flood the board, kill the other one. I might as well play the Spring Dryad, it's going to get huge. I'm going to play it on the outside, because he's probably, if anything, he's probably going to try and kill this Dark Shaper Savant next turn. And I'll be able to play a Breakdown Sower that'll kill this Matrix Warden with its token, as long as it's level 2 or higher, which I believe I would want. Actually, a level 1 one will kill because of this Tarsus, whatever. But he's at 3, and he's probably not coming back. I can't think of a way for this deck to beat me from here. And yeah, so I think I like what I prioritized leveling. I'm really glad I leveled that Spring Dryad. It was huge. It was the most important part, clearly, just the way that worked out. So I can't complain about that result. And yeah, that'll be the game. So that was a good game from 7 at 9 was featured on the stream, and I'm glad to get a 3rd win and be moving forward in the undefeated bracket of this tournament. So I'll come back with the next game, and I'll start before before the game actually starts, so you can see my opening hand and the decision I have to make. I just knew I was prioritizing Dark Shaper, so it didn't matter what the card was. But there were no Tarsuses, so there's nothing even questionable really.